Hello and welcome to Silver Star Guidance YouTube channel. This is going to be a general relationships reading for those born under the energy of Taurus. So this is going to be a 6 cards for you, 6 cards for your heart's desire. It may relate to someone you're already with, someone you've already met, or someone you're about to meet. I'm pretty sure you'll know once you have the reading who that's going to be. So, hopefully the noise of the shuffling isn't going to be too loud. I usually do this off camera, but when I tested it earlier it wasn't too bad, so we'll give it a shot. So, Taurus for love in November. This will be the start of the month for November. How's Taurus going? Yeah. Queen of Swords reversed. Taurus for November. (2018). I'm really getting a few energies coming off this. Let's see if they come out. And the Moon card. So this is really dealing with emotions at the moment, not thinking too much, sort of going with the heart. So I'm getting it's not thinking clearly, and with the Moon actually, yeah, that relates quite well to that. Possibly, some heartbreak in the past, or possibly being deceived by someone, a previous lover, maybe just coming out of a relationship. So let's see what's going on for your heart's desire. The start of the month, November 2018. I am using the decks I normally use for readings this time. Hopefully it comes out clear enough. I was using the Rider White deck simply because it comes out the clearest on these videos, and it's also the deck I've had the longest. Let's see, Taurus heart desire. Sensing like confusion already. Let's see, what have we got? Taurus heart's desire, November 2018. King of Swords. They're looking at this situation quite logically and rationally. Could be dealing with an air sign quite strongly on that, possibly, or it's under the representing the energies they're under. Yeah, come over here. They're not. Yeah, it's a bit of. They're not. They're sort of just. Yeah, it's. They think they're doing the right thing, and with how they're giving their energies, but they're not directing them in the manner that serves them the best. So yeah, it does seem like a bit of confusion. They think they're on the right track, but from what I'm picking up here, it's like they're not sure which way to go. It's like they're keeping their options open, is what I'm getting. So some energy is coming towards you, some energy is going towards, like career and work, some is going towards spending time with other people. It's kind of balanced in that way, not too much one way or another. That's what I'm getting. You're in a position of strength on this towards the mid-month. You sort of quite know where you stand. You're quite stable in how with your emotions and with your actions. Let's see what else we have for Taurus for the mid-month of November 2018. This one here. Feeling like you're missing out on an opportunity. So I'm actually getting it's a lot of inaction. So with the Emperor, it's also, even though you're feeling like you're in a very strong position, that can also relate very much to stagnation. So let's see, and I'm feeling it's a lot to do with the Moon, because you're still in a bit of a unstable state, sort of emotionally, in that sort of regard. I feel like it's got to do with the past, and not too sure about this person, and they're sort of in the same sort of position. They've sort of got their head on their shoulders, if you know what I mean. Of course they got their head on their shoulders, but they're thinking through this rationally, and not really too worried at the moment. So let's see what they've got for mid-month November. Possibly it could be with an existing relationship for some of you. Possibly a bit of turmoil that's come through in the past. Let's see what your heart's desire going through mid-month November. Yeah, definitely 2. Yeah, they're going through a state of healing, and this has got to do with their own karma here. Possibly what, this is a result of, karma represents judgment in the normal tarot. So they're going through, basically reflecting on the past and trying to come to terms with a lot of things, and they're thinking about it not so much with their heart. That's probably got them in a bit of trouble before, it seems, is what I'm getting. So let's see for Taurus, how you're going towards the end of the month. This relationship here. Heart's desire. Yeah, I'm feeling that this is someone you've already been in a relationship with, or possibly in a relationship with, possibly having some bit of turmoil. It's like, yeah, I'm feeling it's like a bit of separation is sort of what I'm getting the words. So end of the month for Taurus. How's this going to turn out in the end here? 2 for you here. So I'm feeling like you've had enough, and you're basically, you want to receive the accolades for what you've been putting into this in the past, and I'm feeling strongly it's like you haven't been receiving them. Comes through with this, the Ace of Wands. It's like a opportunity that's been missed here. You're sort of waiting for them to come through for you. Let's see what else we have. Oh, straight off. Yeah, you feel like you want to move away from this situation. But yeah, with the swords carrying with you, I'm getting it's like you're overthinking things. It's over-analyzing a bit too much, and it's moving you away. I'm going to draw one more card for that, just to see what should Taurus be. How is this going to turn out with this moving away, say, from this relationship or this energy? I feel like, yeah, there's one more for you there. Three of Pentacles. So you're basically, yeah, you're looking to, you're concentrating, you want to concentrate on your own things and your own career more. You don't feel like you're receiving these, that mutual, it's like a lot of, you feel like there's been a lot of give, but I feel like there's been a lot of stagnation on your side as well for it. The overall energy for you is Five of Wands, so it's like, yeah, it feels like with this energy here, perhaps they've been a bit flirtatious towards others. Bit of competition about, and you're not sort of getting the attention that you want and deserve. So let's see, I need one more card here for mid-month here for Heart Desire for Taurus. Before I go on. This is healing, how they're going to come through at the end of that. Let's see. Taurus Heart's Desire. We're going to go through with this process. I'm feeling it's something that they know they've sort of caused this in a lot of ways, and that's definitely what you're sort of picking up on. That's, you can see that it's not sort of blind to you in that respect, but you're not really willing to move forward towards them in this. So how are they going with this? Because they're looking at, you know, it's like taking time out on this with self-reflection in a lot of ways, and just sort of trying to deal with their own stuff they've got going on. Yeah. So they want to basically get back to that point they were in the past with you and with themselves, where, yeah, they want to regain their strength towards the end of the month. You know, they feel like they're more in a position of power. They're possibly the more dominant one in this relationship, or I am feeling that this is to do with someone that you may, yeah, that you're already sort of with or have been with. I feel it's more longer term than short term in this respect. So let's see how they're going to end up in this end of the month here with you. You're sort of looking to move away and concentrate on yourself and your own projects. They're quite happy to stay where they are in this position. They feel they got the upper hand, so to speak, on this one, because they've come in with this sun energy here. So they've gone through this sort of healing process for themselves, and basically going back. I'm hearing there's a lot of ego involved in this. So let's see. It's possibly a little on both sides, but not as much on you. It's that, yeah, yeah. Ace of Pentacles reversed, Eight of Cups reversed. Page of Wands and Fool. Yeah, they're not taking any offers from you on this. They feel they're in a very strong position. They don't sort of want to hear it. I think it's like, yeah, they're not really all about it. You've got Temperance in reverse here, so they're not, they're trying to regain balance in an unbalanced situation, and they're going a bit to extremes on this. So with the Eight of Cups reversed, it's inside, you know, what their heart wants is this relationship to work out, but they're also, I feel as they're waiting for you to come to them in a lot of ways and to start something over new. So it's a little, yeah, it's a bit difficult, this one, because you're sort of both reflecting each other in a lot of ways. So what I'm getting is basically, if you want this sort of thing to work out with them, towards the month when you're both sort of backing off from this, or whenever it sort of may be, but I'm getting it, that's pretty much how I'm laying the cards for this, is this will be towards the end. If they're probably going to give it one last sort of go to get in contact with you and possibly start something over, but sort of forgetting a lot of the past. But they're really waiting for you to come to them. I mean, they're sitting in this King of Wands energy. So you've got the two kings there. I mean, they're in a pretty good position. In life, they're going things through with rationally, and they're going through things passionately. But I do feel a lot of stagnation on their part, and I feel less but stagnation on your part in this as well. And I feel like with this Six of Swords energy, it's like you're kind of giving up a little too early. They feel rejected, like what they've put on offer. It's not really like they're willing to give you so much, but they're hesitant to actually make the offer. With this, Eight of Cups energy here, they really, they're looking back on the past, not willing to move forward from this. They don't want to break up the relationship. They don't want to break this connection. With this, though, I feel they want to send a message, but they're really waiting for you to come in with a message. It's like they need you to give them hope. And if you do, they want to start over, like something new, like to put a lot of this stuff behind and start over again. And just, it does talk about taking a leap of faith. I think it's, if you're willing to go that sort of, give that, if you're willing to put out your hand to them, I believe that they're willing to go for it. And sort of, I think that could be a positive thing. This is a lot of reflection here, and a bit of soul searching, I guess, in a lot of ways, and just seeing the situation for what it is and what's been going on before, thinking about things, thinking things through. You're both sort of reflecting similar energies here, and yes, it's sort of reflecting each other. So yeah, you're sort of indecisive about, you want to move towards, but you want to move away. It's like, which is the right decision to make? But yeah, from what I can see, it's if you put out that hand for them, they're going to want to take that and start over. They don't really want anyone else, but they don't want to be, I feel like they're not going to be, especially coming from this Sun energy here, they're not going to be played, is what I'm sort of getting. They're not going to be putting themselves in a position, is what I'm trying to say, where they're going to be vulnerable in this. But if you are sort of willing to take that chance to make yourself feel a little vulnerable in this situation, they're willing to meet you halfway on it. So that's quite good if you want to keep things going in this respect. Alright, Taurus, I hope you enjoyed your relationship reading for November. If I'll be doing these readings along with generals every month, so if you do want to see more, be sure to subscribe for more content, and until then, take care.